Judy Scribner-Moore. I've been teaching at the Council on Aging for 18 years now.
The shoulder blade, the inner shoulder blades dropping, keep the ribs back.
There are varying abilities and a pretty diverse crowd. So there are always chairs available if people need a little extra support.
Keep the knees bent to preserve that L5-S1 curve.
Generally, I combine restorative poses with active poses. We typically start with a focusing meditation kind of practice, using the breath primarily as a focal point.
Start to pull the abdominal rectus muscles together as you pull both feet off the floor. Keep the knees and the toes facing straight up.
And then after, we move on to some lubricating of the joints, of the neck, the spine, the hips, the knees, and then the smaller joints of the shoulders, ankles, and wrists.
And then start to lift the wrists as you isometrically pull the elbows apart.
Then we move on to some weight-bearing exercises because, as you probably know, weight-bearing exercises are the most important for keeping bones strong. And I've found in my own personal practice and from the experience of students that learning to bear the weight of one's own body is a great way to bear weight, and it's a practice that you can take beyond the classroom.
So you want the strap to be very close to your partner's neck, but don't choke them. Elaine's going to come up into down dog, keeping her knees bent. So I'm not doing anything yet except holding the strap.
We do a lot of stretching exercises too, stretching all the muscles of the body and then strengthening those muscles. And ideally, we're strengthening muscles with the skeleton in an optimal position.
So here's the shoulder girdle formed by the collarbones in front and the shoulder blades in back.
Rather than strengthening bad habits, we are building muscles around a more aligned skeleton.
You know, we're all a little bit different. If we were to put the skeleton against the wall, because he's molded of plastic and they've molded him in a so-called optimal way, he could get his sacrum to the wall, he could get the mid-thoracic spine to the wall.
People love it. I mean, I've had the same students now for 18 years. People come back. I originally started with one class and then that grew and we had to add a second class. There's also a social element. People have gotten to know each other and that's a really important part of the class.
Okay, and then bring the right hand back down. Immediately take the weight into the right arm. Hug the right side ribs with that serratus anterior.
I think it's been 10 years. Once a week for 10 years when I could.
Well, I started with 1 or 2 lessons with another teacher, but I've been only doing it with Judy since I came here. Oh, I hope she continues her class.
Definitely, yeah.